Welcome to Hike Over the Hill. Yes, it's me, Jedi, once again coming to you from the thriving metropolis of Rochester, New York, here in my sunroom. And this monstrosity in front of me is my bounce box. I'm going to go through everything that's in my bounce box, and I'm going to go very quickly because there's a lot of things in here, and I don't want you sitting here watching me for an hour. I will make brief comments here and there as needed, but I'm going to go pretty quick. And I will probably have to get rid of some of this stuff because, frankly, I've kind of overdone it. I think it's a case of packing your fears. And before I show you, you're probably saying to yourself, what is a bounce box? Because I've talked before about resupply boxes. Okay, think of it this way. A resupply box is something that typically someone sends you from home or from some other place to the trail. So you get a resupply box here, a resupply box here, resupply box here, all the way up the trail. A bounce box is a box that you yourself send ahead of yourself on the trail. Now you're probably saying, so what's the point of having that? Why do you have two different boxes that are essentially doing the same thing? Well, they're not doing the same thing. My resupply boxes are things that I'm consuming along the way. They're my food, various things like toilet paper and tissue and vitamins and all that kind of stuff. The bounce box is things that I'm going to need when I get to town, when I get to a hostel or motel, wherever I'm staying. And I don't want to carry it with me because it's extra weight. It's something I only need in town. And then I want to take that box, take out what I need, resupply myself, or use the item in there, and you'll see what I've got in here, and then bounce that box ahead of myself to the next place I plan on stopping, and go like that. So here's why. So here I have here a little hat. This is for if it's chilly in the hostel, I can wear that on my head. I have a hat in my backpack, but it's pretty heavy duty. It's for cold weather. This is just to take the chill off my bald head. An extra pair of underwear. Like I said, I'm going to go kind of fast. This is sticky Velcro to replace the Velcro on the back of my sneaker so I can hold down my gaiter. I have it on there pretty well with contact cement, but that's just a backup in case. Pen and paper in case I need to take notes or something. I got various little Ziploc bags, more trash bags here. And I kind of overdid it with the bags. This is my AWOL guide, so this is a good example of something. I don't want to carry this whole guide, right? It's a bunch of dead weight. If I'm not going to use some of these pages for months, out. I don't want to carry the whole thing with me, so I send most of it ahead of myself in the bounce box, and when I get to the bounce box, I pull out the pages I need for the next section to get me to the next place I'm mailing the bounce box to. So that's what that's all about. This is a nose hair trimmer. It's a battery-powered one, and it works much better than trying to get in there with a pair of scissors. Another a couple things of the little booties I talked about in other videos to keep my socks dry. This is the trail toes. I can replenish my little container of trail toes out of this. And this has 3 of those rubber bands that go around celery. Those come in handy for various things. So I just put them around here. If I need one, I can pull it off. An extra ground cloth for my tent. Oh, let's see. I got all kinds of stuff. I got Kleenex tissues. I can buy tissues on the trail, but it's nice not having to go to the store to get everything you need. Whoa, a whole bunch of stuff just came flying out. What just happened? Okay, so these are these little carpet tape. It's got adhesive on one side. It's kind of spongy, grippy on the other side. And I put these on the underside of my sleeping pad so it doesn't slide around in the tent. Extra set of earplugs. I have a t-shirt here for town because my clothes are dirty and smelly and I need to wash them and I need to wear something while I'm doing my laundry. So a t-shirt. This one says, I don't do ultra marathons. I do an ultra marathon runner. My wife got that for me because she's an ultra marathon runner. A little sponge I can clean, my cookware at the hostel. An extra pair of sock liners. That's another baggie. Another mask, a KN95 mask. Another little grocery bag for my shoes in the tent to keep my tent clean. So I bring the shoes in the tent. They don't get mud all over the tent. Extra trekking pole tips, rubber tips for my trekking pole. I'm just throwing stuff wherever it goes. I've got the temporary tattoos I had made, a couple bundles of those. I've got some packing tape so I can tape up my box to send it. So I don't have to go to the post office. Or, I can get it all bundled up and ready to go and either have the hostel send it ahead for me if they have a printer and I can print out the postage, or I can walk into the post office. It's ready to go. Hopefully they'll have those machines in the lobby. These are little rinky-dink towns, so they might not have those machines. This is a shopping bag, a grocery bag I can use when I go grocery shopping, and I can also use it for my laundry, carry my laundry down to wherever the washer is. This is some Aqua Seal. This is good for repairing your shoes if your sole starts to separate or some part of your shoe comes off. A couple of toothbrushes. I got one. One says teeth. I wrote on it teeth. This is to brush my teeth. This one is to clean my nails because your nails get very nasty on the trail, and you don't want to use the same toothbrush for your teeth and your nails. That's gross. More sunscreen. Again, I can replenish my little tiny bottle along the way because I don't need to carry a giant thing. I'm not going to use it all. You know, I have it here. This might go. I have an extension cord in case I need to plug in more than one thing, but I've only got one wall plug, so I thought this might come in handy if I'm at a hostel and there's only one plug in the room, or you know, just a couple people are using the plugs already, and I'm like, hey, can I plug this in and then we can share? Okay, so that might come in handy. I don't know. This is some surgical tape. I won't go into that reason for that. This is a long phone charger, so you know, if I'm using my phone at the hostel, I want to keep it charging while I'm using it, I can plug it in, and you know, it's a 6-foot cord. I didn't want to carry a long cord on the trail because it doesn't serve a purpose. I have some extra priority mail stickers I can put on any box I need to send that's not a priority mail box. I want to send it to myself. Here's a pair of shorts that, again, I can wear these in town while my clothes are being done. I can wear them on laundry day, wear them to sleep in at the hostel. A straw, that'll replace the straw that I used for that leg pillow I showed in that other video. Again, just more Ziploc bags. I got them all over the place here. This is a thing of camp suds. I can refill my little tiny squirt bottle of camp soap out of that container. A razor. I'm going to want to shave when I get to town. You know, I'm going to be looking like a mountain man. Want to shave. Another thing of booties there, same idea. A replacement battery for the nose hair trimmer. You know, you might laugh like, nose hair trimmer. When you get older, your nose hair starts going faster, and let me tell you, it tickles like the dickens, okay? And I found that battery power one works a lot better than the manual ones. A Sharpie for writing on boxes, you know, addresses and whatnot. A little tiny squirt bottle of chlorine bleach. This is unscented, plain chlorine bleach. I will use that to sanitize my water bladder, my water bottles, my water filters. I think it's 3 drops of water to a quart, or I'm sorry, 3 drops of bleach to a quart of water. And you shake it up, and then you let the stuff soak, and that is supposed to sanitize it pretty well anyway. A replacement rain sack for my sack. I have in here some Tide travel packets so I can wash something in a sink. Let's say I'm at a hostel, they don't have laundry facilities for whatever reason. My socks are nasty, or my underwear or whatever, I can wash them in the sink with one of these little Tide travel packs. I've got also laundry. I've got those laundry pods. So those are in here, and also, I got another thing of chlorine. See, I'm glad I did this. I got 2 things of chlorine bleach. I wonder why I did that. That's weird. Okay, I'll have to look at that later. But these are, so I don't have to pay an exorbitant fee at the laundromat, you know, pay $2 for enough soap to do 1 load. And then I have my town shoes. I'm actually going to take the box off the table because it's getting in my way. I have my town shoes, and I've stuffed things inside there. I've got some lotions. These are partial tubes, and I just thought I'll throw a bunch of partial tubes and use them up and then just chuck the tubes. You know, they've only got a little bit left. I got a roll of quarters for laundromats because sometimes those laundromat coin machines eat your money. And here's another roll of quarters. Some fragile stickers in case, again, I'm mailing a box home with some camp gear that I don't want damaged. Little thing of shaving cream, travel shaving cream, and my head net. That's my head net in case the bugs are brutal. I'll have that. These shoes are super lightweight. Let me empty this one. I'll talk briefly. Toothpaste, regular toothpaste, so I don't have to have those chalky pills I talked about. Another thing of hand sanitizer. Again, it's easy stuff to come by. Some toilet wipes, some toilet paper, a roll of Leukotape. That's a big roll of Leukotape. I probably don't need that whole thing. Hair clippers, battery-powered hair clippers. So I will be able to, and it uses the same battery that the nose hair trimmer does. So I'll use 1 battery for both. That's it. So these are my town shoes. I was going to use these for camp shoes. They weigh about 5.5, 6 ounces each. So about 11 to 12 ounces for the pair. You can take out the insoles, and they weigh a little bit less, but they're not as comfortable. The bottom is kind of rough. The problem with these is they have all these holes in the sole, which, you know, keeps the weight down, and it allows the water to drain if you're going to use these as actual water shoes. But when you're walking on a trail or like around campsite, these pick up stones like you wouldn't believe, and stones get all wedged in there, which makes them heavier, and they're hard to get out. You got to take a knife or something and pry out the stones. So I thought, I'll just throw these in my bounce box, wear them in town. Some hostels won't let you wear shoes inside the hostel because your shoes get nasty and they don't want you traipsing around their nice place. I got some extra hand warmers. Probably not going to use these. I just threw them in because I didn't know what else to do with them. I got another Nylofume type bag for my Ursack in case mine rips or springs a hole or something. I have extra little smiley face stickers to put on any boxes that I mail. This bounce box is going to get trashed after a couple of trips, so I'll have to use a fresh bounce box. So I'll put those on. And I have return address labels for my wife with my wife's name and address on them, and then my Hold for Hiker yellow stickers. And the last thing I have in here is a Ziploc bag full of all kinds of medicinal crap. I got more toothpaste tablets. I got more of those single-use eye lubricant drops. I got a little thing of swabs. I like to swab my ears after I shower. Gas X. I got some more Band-Aids, another supply of Band-Aids to replace Band-Aids that I might use on the trail. I got a little tube of soft lips. I use Vaseline on my lips on the trail, but this is nice to use. It has SPF in it. So more Pepto-Bismol tablets. Whoa. Things. Oh, earplugs. Again, I got earplugs multiple places. I got 3 things of earplugs. I got another thing of Vaseline in case I run out or it gets lost or something. I've got a little thing of aloe vera gel, which is good for burns and abrasions and irritated skin. I got a little thing of hemp salve, which is good for sore muscles. I got my nail clippers in here. I got more emery boards because those will eventually get nasty and they'll have to be replaced. I have some tea tree lotion, which is good for skin. I tend to get a rash on my chest sometimes, and the tea tree lotion seems to work good. More insect repellent, little thing of that. These little interdental toothbrushes to get in between my teeth. Again, I've talked about I've had some periodontal issues, so that's good there. More Benadryl, right? Benadryl pills, more melatonin pills, more of that dental gauze I talked about in another episode, some Rolaids. I got more Claritin for my allergies. I've got a little thing of Sting Ease. That's for, if I'm getting a lot of bug bites and it's just itchy, this works great, but I didn't want to take it with me. I have a little single-use pad for stings, and if that doesn't do the trick, then I'll use the Sting Ease. CBD oil, again, for, aches or pains or sore muscles. Beano, because I'll be eating a lot of beans. Ibuprofen. I know you're saying, you can get a lot of this stuff on the trail. Yeah, I can, but imagine I run out of ibuprofen. What do? I go to the store and I buy like a 100-pill bottle. Now what do? I only need, 10 or 20 for the next leg of my trip. Do I bring the whole bottle with me? Now I'm carrying stuff I don't need. Do I just find people to give it away to? I mean, it just seems like a waste. Rolaids, Pepto-Bismol, and I talked about the interdental brushes, and then another zip ring with my dental floss. And that's it. That is the contents of my bounce box. I will send that to the first hostel I'm staying at, and then I will decide when to bounce it ahead. I won't necessarily send it to every hostel. If I got a hostel one day, then 3 or 4 days later, I'm going to the next hostel. Well, I'm not going to need to cut my hair. I'm not going to need to resupply anything, potentially. So I will maybe plan 2 hostels ahead because it's going to cost about $22 or $23 to mail that box every time, and I can't be mailing it every 4 days ahead. I mean, I'll spend $1,000 on postage. I don't want to do that, obviously. So I have to be judicious in my use of the bounce box, but that's basically what it is. It's things I'm going to need in town that I don't want to carry, or I need to resupply from frequently, and I don't want to have to buy a whole new bottle of ibuprofen, a whole new bottle of allergy pills, a whole new bottle of melatonin, and whatnot. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. I think this might be my last video before I head out. Actually, I will shoot some footage on the day we leave, but I think I've talked about every piece of gear and every piece of strategy I have. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. There's a lot of things you could be doing with your time, and the fact that you chose to spend it with me, I really do appreciate it, and I hope you're learning something and getting some value out of these videos. And you will see the next video will probably be me leaving on the day we're going, and then the video after that will be me in Waynesboro. I don't know what we'll be doing in Waynesboro, but I'll shoot a little bit of footage there. That's the day before I leave, or what I'm calling day 0. And then after that, after the next 2 videos, you will start to see videos from the trail. There may be a delay between when these videos go up and when I'm able to get videos from the trail going up. So please be patient. I will get them up as soon as I can. I will try to keep them short and sweet at the beginning because I won't have a lot of time until I kind of get into a groove. I will edit them, and it'll be like a highlights reel. I'll try to put some music behind them. I'll try to introduce them. We'll see. I don't really know what to expect, so this is all kind of, I'm kind of doing this on the fly, so to speak. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the trail very soon. It is almost 6 p.m. on Thursday, and we are leaving tomorrow at about 10 a.m. So 16-hour countdown. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.